Did you ever notice what some people in the day can make a lot done, and some people barely do some things and still saying, "Oh my God, this is so short, and life is too short, and everything is too short, and I have so much to do, and it's not being done." Why is some people like say millionaires and having couple companies but having the same time of the day but doing so much pretty much the same time, and then other people who have only the job or only this or only that, they saying I don't have time for this and that. Did you ever wonder how to get more time of your everyday life? Because actually me being a life coach, success mentor, and fashion designer and love mentor, many times people is asked, how do you get all this done? Where do you get your time? And that's exactly what I want to explain for you today, because I'm getting many times that question. How is we people, some of us could make very little in the day, and some of us can do a lot more than others. Why is this happening? Ours is the same in the day. We have the same 24 hours in the from morning till evening till another morning. It's the same time. So how to get out of the most of your day? First, I would really suggest for every person to have diary. You have to know where you will be tomorrow. You have to know what you will be doing next day or what you will be doing, especially like many people say, well, I'm not a businesswoman, or I'm not a business person, or I'm not, I don't need to have my diary. Well, I'm very sorry, but actually my son even had his diary, when he was a child, because you still need to know when do you have to go to your football games, when do you have to be in the like for the say haircut, where do you like what time do you have to go, just the simple things, because they're very important. Because when we say, oh, nothing to do, so I go now shopping, maybe I do this, and then we carried away and they are gone, and then we say, wait a minute, where's that day gone? What did I done? Oh, actually nothing. And it's nothing wrong if you have loads of time, but then don't be kind of say sad what day is gone and you done nothing kind of say good for yourself or for others. So for me, the first is diary. I have my diary with everything written from morning in the evening. What am I'm not like what I'm doing, but I know what time I'm starting my job working. I know what time is like my life's, and I have to put that in my mind. 8 o'clock life, that's it. Like, it's in the diary or it's not in the diary, I am more organized and I done so much more. But the biggest thing is, always, this is the tip kind of, if you can write it down, like say tomorrow, what you don't like doing. What is your most things what you don't like doing in a day? What is actually drains your energy and you're not feeling, oh, I love tomorrow. No, I hate tomorrow. So do that things first. So when you've done that, think what you don't really like I don't really like say, I don't know why I think pretty much I do like what I do, but I don't like sitting and watching emails and answering them. So that's what I do normally in the morning. I look what is important, and then I do not look through all day into my emails. As many people saying, well, I will look at my emails, and they're starting reading some advertisings, because we're getting a lot of advertising on emails. And then we're getting a lot of, oh, look, somebody said something on Facebook, and we get that notification, and then we go on Facebook and look. From watching for the, is it any important emails, we end up watching Facebook or Pinterest or Instagram or whatever and carried away. And that's where comes another tip. Catch yourself. How much I will be looking at my phone, how much I will be doing my, how much, what do I have to do? And sometimes I don't do nothing, no, don't look even on Facebook or Instagram for a couple of days. But what I do, I put on my like Facebook or Instagram post. My helper actually does that. We actually doing one day, all that, do, and it's all they are done by scheduling, done, and forget about it. Because every day to think, what will I do? What do I do? What should I think? It's actually drains your energy, like drains my energy, because I don't need to think every day, what will I do? I have a plan. Plan your day and work, plan your work and work your plan. And it's not only for business people, for busy moms, for busy grandmas, for busy everybody, for not busy, just everyday person. Don't think what we can just go and just go without any thinking what will be tomorrow or what will I do. Like you can't just appear to a dentist and say, I said I do nothing, I feel something, yeah, would you fix that? No, because dentist will say, yeah, let's book your appointment, and that probably about 6 months in the front. Or like you not would be going to hairdresser and she's sitting there doing nothing and waiting for you. We need to plan. So the same, you have to plan your day and your month and your week and even your year. Year is very important. Now we nearly 6th month. I already saying 6th month because I know it's just 5th started, but that's in my, like, I'm a fashion designer, and in my fashion, I'm actually saying book your dressmaking 3-4 months in advance. So I am now working for girls who is already in the 6th or 7th month of the year. I'm going by numbers because for me, it's kind of numbers and all that. So I know now is the communions. Okay, so before communions, I have to get ready 3 months before the communions. So I'm not screaming now about communions. It was just this weekend. It's too late. I need to talk about it and tell for me, for my clients, now is the time to book your appointments. Now is the time to look after that. So it's everything have to be by plan to make sure we're not missing. And now I'm talking about depths, because now is a depths time. Will be on August, on September, but now is the time to work on your dresses, on your suits, on getting ready. And that's why it's so important to get everything planned, because I have many times when girls like, well, I thought, it just appear, and no, sorry, if I'm, if it's booked out, it's booked out. And that's it, because that's all I can do in a day of time, and day, like time of the week or something. Everything gets booked. And if it's booked, I can look after the person. And like, that's where the kind of point comes. Do first what you don't like, so you have all day to do what you love. So what you love. So I always in the morning actually do what I want. I do my meditation, I do my relaxing, and like as you know already, I do not switch on my phone. So that means I'm not starting do or looking or calling or texting about 10 o'clock. That's my starting time of work. Just like would be normal place. I'm starting work from 10 o'clock, like I'm starting from 10. But of course, I could be working already earlier or doing something, but I'm doing kind of say, I'm not reachable for people, so they're not distracting me from my every morning routine. And I love it. But at the same time, in evening, my 8 o'clock live, I just finished my work. Now I will be sitting, relaxing, and going to my garden, and all that. So it's like, I know what I will do. So it's not like, oh my God, what did I done? How did I get done this or not done this? You have to plan your days. And the most important, in the morning, do what you do. Like not in the morning, but the first of time of your day. So like I said, if you don't like answering some phones or answering something, write it down tomorrow morning. If you don't want to do it today, tomorrow morning, you done that and forget about it. Like it's gone. That's it. You've done it. Keep going. Because many times I hear many times women saying, oh my God, I hate that. And I'm draining and draining and I don't want to and I don't want to. And thinking all day about that, what you don't want. And that's already makes in us lower, slower, energy drained because something what you don't like, you thinking about. And that takes a lot of energy out of us. And the same time, leave it the nicest thing after that. Like, I love my drawing and art and all that. So I know I can't do it now because if I start it in the morning, my sewing and everything will be left behind because I will be like, who cares? I want to finish this because you are in art and you don't want to let your paint got dry or something like this. So you kind of want to finish. Just like I done it on my Saturday night in the evening. I was already very tired after all my day. But when I started doing my art, my paintings, it just boom, energy rised up. And I was doing this till 2 o'clock, nearly 3 in the morning, because first I wanted to finish, second I don't want to leave it. And actually I didn't felt tired at all. When I realized what time, I got shocked. I'm like, oh my God. But in the morning on Sunday, I was straight away wanted to get up and see how it happened because paint is still was mixing itself and all things what I was doing in the daytime could be look different. So I was really excited to go. So again, when I left something what I liked for a little bit later, it was like, wow, again, and it's nice feeling what you done at something and you achieved more. So first, things what you don't like, do it and forget about them. Second, plan your days, have your diary, and don't like, I know everybody say, well, it's in my phone. Yes, it is okay, but I noticed when somebody picks up the phone to see where they have to be or it's a bit too late. That's what I don't like my phone. Saying, oh, I have to be at 2 o'clock somewhere. Oh, sugar, it's actually 2 hours drive to that point. So if it's saying for me, oh, 2 o'clock, your appointment, like 30 minutes before my time, like that's not good enough. But when I see in my diary, I see it, I can change it, I can write it, like it's still the old way for me works the best. But I'm saying for me, I know many people do use the phones and all that, but I got many times my clients give me a call and say, oh my God, I just got my message for the calendar. I'm supposed to be in yours, but actually I am hour away from you. Can I change the time? So it's like, wait a minute. So we made an appointment. So why do you looking on, like say, not there? You didn't look your phone because phone is a huge distraction. When we look at the phone, oh, look, it's Facebook. Somebody said something. Oh, look, they commented on my picture. Oh, look, and we distracted straight away. As if you take a book, nothing distracts us in there. And that's when we really concentrating on what's next, what is tomorrow, where do I have to be in tomorrow? Okay, I'm planning my day for tomorrow and for the week or whatever I do. So it's always good for me. Again, I'm saying for me, but I noticed many times appointments was messed up because was too short, telling when is the appointment, phone done it too short timing, and person couldn't come in time because was wrong settings or whatever to be in time. So that was my biggest steps. But the most important, if you have something really, really looking forward, put it on your fridge, put it somewhere. What you say, many people like don't like working. Do you like your work? Like, do you like what you do for every day? I hope you do, but if you don't, if you have booked your holiday, put it everywhere. Put it in your workplace, put it in your fridge, put it somewhere and say, this is why I'm working now. This is why I'm doing this. Because sometimes we go to work and like, oh, why am I doing this? I don't want to. And it feels like drains your energy already. So put that beautiful something coming up and you know why you're doing this. Why am I saying that? That's actually, I noticed, works for me very well. Like when we say, oh, we're going to the Cannes Film Festival. We're not going this year, but we could. Many invitations, but we're not. We just back after the Compostela after our walk, and it took away 10 days of our work schedule, and it's crazy busy now, so we're not going. But I know when I'm saying, oh my God, we're going, your energy like, oh my God, I better hurry up. I have to do this, I have to do that. And it gives you that extra boost for I better do this and do it because it's something amazing coming up. Or like we booked to walk to Santiago de Compostela, our Camino walk, and it's just straight away. I knew I need to do it, and I know I don't have them 10 days. It's everything went smoothly. I done even more than I was planning because my energy levels rised up because I knew soon we will be going, we will be doing. So you know something there more amazing, and you kind of want that to go faster. You kind of having your energy higher, and you really feel, well, soon. It's something to looking forward. So I really hoping this tips helps you to organize your days. But if you have a little bit struggling with that, please do PM, write it down for me, text message, whatever you want, and book your free consultation, how we can make your day a better plan. Because I noticed many times women putting away, or men, put away things, and then they say, well, I actually write it down every hour what I will do, but I actually carry it away for something or whatever, and I did not get in time, and all my day plan ruined. Well, that never happened to me because I have to go by client. If I messed up one client, like say, if I stay too long with some client, blah, 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 chatting, another client will be waiting, and then another client. That's no way I can do that. But I know what actually ruins our plans. And actually, that's a good tip for you for tomorrow. So I better write it down. You see, every time I have to write it down, what ruins your plans, and I will do it tomorrow. So now I write it down. You see, it comes. I done it. Write it down. Done. I don't need to think what will be tomorrow. I don't need to do anything. It's done. And that's a lot easier. When you go and you have a good idea, boom, write it down. Or whatever you want, write it down on your phone if you want to, but just make sure you will read it. That's where is the tricky things. Sometimes when we have it, too much things in the phone, too much distraction in there, sometimes we carry it away and we forget what we wanted to say, what we wanted to do, or somebody carried us away. So tomorrow I will be actually talking about, that's a great tip, why is your plan is not works well, and why do you carry it away from your plan? Plan your work and work your plan. So tomorrow I will give you another tip, how to make sure your plan goes through your day. I talk to you tomorrow, and loads of love.